Hello everyone, welcome back to Law Friend. In this video, we are going to talk about a very requested thing about from a lot of students. NLSAT 2026 abhi khatam hua hai and a lot of you want to know about the placement. So yes, let's talk about it as well because NLSAT started in 2023 and a lot of people of that batch got placed in 2025 ka season only 2022 3 22 24 25. So the first batch got placed. We'll be talking about their metrics as well, since a lot of people of that batch were students of or were people who prepared with us during the 2022 exam. And after that, since a lot of people of the 2023 batch who will be graduating in 2026 this year have gotten a lot of PPOs, have gotten a lot of job offers. The day zero is coming in a few days. So yes, I understand the enthusiasm that people want to know about. Okay, what is like the placement scenario at NLSAT, being one of the most revered law colleges in the entirety of the nation. So yes, quickly we'll be talking about going through the numbers, talking about each and everything, and yeah, see how placement at NLSAT looks like. Similarly, we are collecting data from NLU NAIT, since their placement also NLU NAIT 2023 में जो हुआ था, since their batch also graduated very recently, placement data of them and them of last year, and the new batch that is graduating and their placement data as well. So yes, we will be discussing about all of these things in this video in great detail. Let's start with the video. I am Surya. Welcome back to Lovren. So the first thing that we need to look at is the package. The average package is 18 LPA and just a second. Yep, the average package is 18 LPA, the highest package is 22 LPA for the entirety of the batch. And these are very strong packages because these very closely rival the actual average and the highest package of the 5-year LLB course. Not the highest package because one very important thing is that foreign law firms or magic circle law firms have not offered or extended any opportunity to the 3 LLB course for this year. But as far as I was talking to a few people, the chances of that happening is very high in this year's placement records. The reason being, they are also evaluating, they want to see the performance of this new batch and all of that. So yeah, if you go ahead of that, in the day zero is actually an opening day of placements where tier 1 law firms actually recruit the most sought after candidates based on their CV and everything. In the day zero, we saw one particular person have 5 separate offers from top tier law firms of 3 LLB only, I'm telling you. What are the emerging practice areas of law? Since a lot of you want to go into corporate law and do into this entire corporate environment, but you actually do not know what do actually corporate lawyers do and what is the growth rate like. So there are a lot of things. These are the sunrise industries, be it the fintech sector, banking sector, wherein you will have to navigate between the RBI guidelines, payment systems, and manage all of that. TMT, tech, media, and privacy law, all of that. Tech, media, technology, media, telecommunication, privacy law, data privacy, the DPDP Act and compliance mechanisms, public policy initiative on them, tax, environmental governance, sustainability. Those compliance methodologies are also evolving, and international commercial arbitration, international for private arbitration, all of those things. Since these are the pinnacle of the sunrise sectors, so the pinnacle of the firms, magic circle firms, generally have from the pinnacle of the law fraternity from India, and that is NLS in itself. So these are all the areas that people are going. Beyond that, who are the top recruiters? The big 6 Indian firms have highly recruited, with I believe Trilegal and Khaitan having the most amount of recruitments. The exact number we'll be talking about in some time. CAM, SAM, AZB, Khaitan, JSA, Trilegal have recruited, and the work by these firms mostly is for complex M&A transactions. There have been very reputed public policy firms as well, like Vidhi having a few recruitments as research associates. There have been a few on the downside, on the lower side, but a few very reputed boutique firms as well that have recruited a few candidates. Then we have in-house roles. What is the difference between in-house roles and uh, between corporate law firms? In-house recruiters are like Reliance Industries, Tata Group, HDFC, Mitsubishi, who have, these are not actually innately law firms, but they, instead of hiring or transacting with, how do I say, with a law firm for each and every of their transactions, because for these all companies that is a very regular thing, they have their in-house legal group, and they also hire from these colleges, with Reliance Industries and Mitsubishi offering the highest amount. And in international landscape, the global magic circle firms, the silver circle firms regularly recruit from the 5-year LLB's batch, but they have not recruited for the 2025 graduates, at least the 3-year LLBK. But chances are high that we can see developments in this year's graduating batch. So the total batch size was 45 seats. 60 seats were offered in 2022, but only 45 were filled. 28 people sought placement, only 28 sat for placement. Out of that 28 people, 21 got successfully placed from the 81 to 22 LPA range. 7 people are still waiting for the offers are still waiting. They're waiting for the rolling recruitment month of July and August. I don't know what has happened to them. They were waiting during that period. And 17 people have opted out of placements. So now we need to talk about the law firm career trajectory. So these are the various ways how you will go ahead in a law firm. You will start as an associate. Few firms have it named as junior associate, and everything. You will have the period of 0 to 3 years. You will be studying at this position. Generally, if you work really well, it's 0 to 2 years. If you do not actually find a place, it's sometimes extend to 4 to 5, 4.5, 5 years as well. The work is heavy diligence. You have to draft, research, build experience within the group. Then from 3 to 6 years experience, you become a senior associate. Salary jumps 100%, as in if you're earning in 22 ka range, you could jump up to 36, you jump up to 45, and you start managing junior teams, leading smaller transactions, and face client responsibilities. Then in the 6 to 9 years ka range, you become a principal associate. And firms like CAM and SAM use it. AZB, AZB वगैरह, they all skip it and promote directly to partner. And 9+ years around the time you hit the 10-year mark. If you are graduated in 21, 22, NLSAT say NLS graduate 26, by the time you're 36, you become a partner in all of these firms, and your earning potentially crosses a crore. And when I'm saying a crore, that is like the general amount. If you're good at your job by this time, sky is the limit. So yes, what is the different kind of work that a law firm or in-house counsel has to do? In a law firm, you have to deal with everything A to Z of transactions across all the sectors, M&A, private equity, banking, everything you have to do. Your trajectory, as I already mentioned. Compensation ceiling, there is no ceiling. In-house, restricted to a specific industry. That is why your transferability, jumping between different in-house, is restricted. You can only use your accumulated experience of one sector to another sector only. Your job goes from legal counsel to a deputy general manager to a general counsel and all of that. And compensation is typically lower. Your starting point is similar, 16 LPA, 17 LPA, but the immense growth rate is not as per how law firms operate. And then there are the alternate career opportunities as well. There were, as I already mentioned, 17 people who did not sit for it. So they went on to do litigation or prepare for judiciary. Few went on for higher education, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, because generally NLS people go into Ivy League colleges. Few people went on to do MBA, GMAT, CAT, all of that, and a few people went on to do civil services. As you have been a part of such a good college, then you learn so many things. The curriculum is so good. It lays a very good foundation for your Ivy League entrances or UPSC. Even for CAT, GMAT, IIM, ISB kind of some interviews, NLS actually acts as a very good identifier in your CV. And yes, guys, this was all about placements at NLSAT. This was Surya from Lawfin. Any other videos that you want from us, mention in the comment. Take care. And as I always say, aim to be.
Are you preparing for 3-year LLB entrance exams, but feeling overwhelmed and unsure where to start? Do you struggle with finding the right resources, guidance, and clarity, all in one place? Tired of institutions selling just mock tests or rebranding old materials meant for other exams and charging a fortune for it? Introducing LawFriend, your one-stop solution for 3-year LLB entrance exams. LawFriend brings you cutting-edge tools to supercharge your preparation. With our exams portal, you can participate in live All India tests and instantly see your rank, giving you real-time insights into your performance. Practice questions on individual topics, sharpen your skills, and get exam ready with confidence. LawFriend, aim to be.